When it was first announced that John Cena would be embarking on this retirement tour, I think it's safe to say that the majority of us thought we would see the Doctor of Thuganomics return at least for one night. And we got that. Sort of. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. And before I get into this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. So this was the go-home edition of SmackDown. As we all know, tomorrow will be the King of the Ring PLE, which I'll be going live immediately following the show to break down what went down and just to discuss with you guys what happened on the show. But tonight was the last confrontation between CM Punk and John Cena. As we all know, they will be main eventing the show in what more than likely will be the last time they ever face each other in the ring. So we see John Cena cut his promo in the same typical way that he's been cutting it ever since he's won the championship at WrestleMania, speaking about how he's a genius, how CM Punk has thrown every trick in the book at John Cena, but he's been able to snuff it out because he is such a genius. And we see John Cena be interrupted by CM Punk, but we don't hear Cult of Personality. We hear my personal favorite John Cena entrance song, and that is Basic Thuganomics. CM Punk comes out dressed as if he is the real-life Steve Buscemi meme that we've all seen a million times. He has the multiple finger ring, but it doesn't say World Life on his knuckles. It says drug free. And he gets a pretty warm reception from the Saudi people. If you guys haven't been paying attention, CM Punk has kind of been on this goodwill tour ever since he stepped foot in the country of Saudi. We saw the other day him allegedly, possibly, maybe push that kid who tried to approach him. We saw earlier today him apologize to the Saudi people for that mean-spirited tweet that he tweeted out to The Miz. We all know which tweet I'm talking about, but we see him come out, get this warm reception for the most part from the people, and he cuts his promo in not typical CM Punk fashion. He raps, right? And he hits on every single thing that everybody hits on once they cut a promo on John Cena, speaking about how he's moving slow, his bald spot, how he is an actor now, how he, buries people, all how he's, sold his soul, all these different things, CM Punk hits on when it comes to this rap that he was speaking about on John Cena. Now, I'm not going to go bar for bar with you guys, but I'm just going to read off some of the highlights, right? He starts it off by saying this is Basic Thuganomics. He talks about how John Cena last week ripped off his pipe bomb. And he says, you had to rip me off to distract people from you moving slow-mo. He says, I'm the problem. I'm a player hater. Let's be honest. John Cena has buried more people than The Undertaker. He said, that's why he's the champ. He lost all of his respect. Hey, John, I get it. I'd retire too if this place rehired my ex. As you guys all know, John Cena and Nikki Bella were an item for a very long time. Most people would sit there and say that John Cena's best heel turn was his performance on Total Divas. I personally think that that was probably the funniest version of John Cena we've had throughout his whole career, including the Doctor of Thuganomics gimmick. And as we all know, Nikki Bella is back in the fold. And then he sits there and he ends it off with saying, tomorrow night, you're going to lose to Kendrick because, bitch, you're my Drake. That automatically means that I want John Cena to win because if you guys don't know, us here at the Fast Count are Team OVO. So we are going with John Cena tonight. But it's going to be fascinating to see how these two are able to really work together because throughout CM Punk's WWE return, right? What I've noticed throughout the majority of his matches is what he lacks in his athletic ability that he may have lost, coming back from wrestling. He's made up with his storytelling ability, right? And as we all know, John Cena has openly admitted it is very obvious that this isn't the John Cena from 10 years ago. This isn't even the John Cena from 5 years ago. He's lost a step too. So these are two guys who have lost a step. And it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to make up for that, right? And these are two guys who are master of ring psychology. CM Punk obviously is somebody who's had great ring psychology, especially with that Hell in a Cell match that he had with Drew McIntyre. John Cena, he's it's hit or miss these days because I really think that match that he had at WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes was the drizzling shits. But I thought that match that he had at Backlash with Randy Orton was pretty good. So it may be hit or miss what we get, right? I think people, no matter what, are just going to be ecstatic with the fact that we're seeing these two guys wrestle again. So even if this isn't this 5-star classic match, even if it isn't Okada versus Omega, I think people are going to go home very satisfied with what we get. I think we're going to get John Cena to retaining, because I think that where we're going is we're going to have Cody Rhodes win the King of the Ring, and it's going to set up for a Cody Rhodes-John Cena rematch at SummerSlam. I don't think CM Punk winning the title is in the cards now. Eventually he will get there, but just not tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What did you think of the return of the Doctor of Thuganomics? Who do you think is going to win at the King of the Ring PLE? Remember, like I said, guys, we're going live immediately following the show. So come back, pick up some drinks, pick up some popcorn. Let's talk about the show. I will be here with you guys. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker.